I get it. She's supposed to be very flexible because her body's like a conduit, and her like if her body's like a conduit, she's a minion character, which is weird, but her body's like supposed to be flexible because that's how
Oh,
she
now I'm
fights. Like,
recording.
What's up? Menos?
Yes.
You're recording. Like, go ahead.
Yes.
You didn't
Okay.
say nothing.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, let's get the dumb side of this EX episode first. If you guys remember back, we covered the bit of news about the live-action Cowboy Bebop rumors. Unfortunately, those are true. Even worse, they screwed everyone up.
Naturally, it's a Netflix adaptation.
Yeah, of course.
I
We
haven't-
expected them to
Note?
screw up.
So I haven't heard any rumors, but when I saw them doing the Cowboy live action and they didn't have Ed, they had like fucking. No, they had Iron, which like they had the corgi, which I'm like, you got that right, but like I heard they had to cover up Faye because she was too sexy, and I was just like, but that's kind of that's part of her character. She's supposed to be sexy.
Yeah, that's literally part of her character, and they legit butcher it.
And she's supposed to be seductive because that's her charm. Like she's not a fighter. She's not a fighter on the realm of Jet or Spike. She's not a fighter there, but she does have guns and she knows how to get away. She used her charm to try to take people down because she's not an indirect fighter, and that's how the way she fights. But I guess all right. You gotta do what I guess you want to do what you want to do, but all right.
Yeah. Yeah, and the voice actress actually grilled everyone about the backlash that this Netflix series has, and all they're doing is doubling down.
It's very simple.
Like what she's saying, like she's not sexy. Get over it. Yeah. Incels or some shit like that.
Down the line of that. Also, she made this excuse that she can't properly do stunts with the other thing, but actually, oh my god. Stupid TV. Sorry.
I'm just gonna say this: if they invite you to play a role of a character that, if you got accepted for a role for a character and you're about to play, do research on your character first before you open your mouth.
Yeah.
Or before I take your role.
Continue on. She made this excuse of that she wouldn't be able to do any stunts with that. With the original outfit, first off, you have stunt men and women for it. Second off, people can already move. The cosplayers that can move really freely, unlike those pairs of pants.
Here's the thing about that.
Not too many people can move too freely on pants.
Yeah. Well, that's stupid. But let me just say it like this: this isn't about you. It's not about you as an actor. This is about your costume and your character. Whatever your stunt person has to do, your stunt person has to do. They can switch you and your stunt person out at the exact moment when you need to. But this isn't about the decisions you as an actor have to do. This is a stuff of decisions that the person who made the Netflix series has to do. Like, they need to change your character to make it more fitting for the role. Like, if you have to tone some things down, go ahead and tone some things down. But if you're literally changing the character to the point where they're gutting the character, that's a problem. That's a real big problem.
Yeah, I really say this about it. Like, at least to his credit, they have was it John Cho as Spike Spiegel? I think he could maybe do a good Spike. For those who don't know, John Cho, he's I think he hails from South Korea. You know,
he was in the Harold and Kumar franchise.
Exactly, and I think he could do a decent Spike. That's the only credit I can give it. I mean, he might not do a good job, but I think he has a chance of doing a good job. So I would say that at least they got John Cho. I like John Cho, so that's about it.
Oh, what? I don't know. Wait, was Spike? Was Spike Asian? I didn't even know Spike was Asian. I'm not saying he can't do a bad job. I actually want to see his performance. To be honest, I just didn't know Spike was like nationality was Asian.
Yeah, he's like I think he's been in America longer than he was in Korea. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, his birthplace is I believe Seoul.
Yeah, I think they can probably do a good job on the rules, but then again, this is gonna be already another dumpster fire on arrival. And I honestly can't wait until it releases so I can hear the dumpster fire roaring.
All I have to say is, don't get just because you're the actor of the role, make sure you actually. It's like for Dragon Ball Evolutions. Like the woman who played Bulma, she tried her best. Bless her heart. She was like,
but
she wanted to.
Like I just told me.
Hang on real quick. I was like, the woman who played Bulma in Dragon Ball Evolution, bless her heart, she literally loved the character. She tried her best to try to fit into that Bulma character, but that script wasn't it, dog.
None of it was it, and none of this is it.
Yeah, that was terrible casting. But I'll say this: at least they got John Cho as Spike. They didn't try to whitewash Spike. At least, at least John Cho, he has watched Cowboy Bebop and read Cowboy Bebop, so maybe he could do something.
I feel like he can nail that performance. I have faith in him. He's like
the
one of the
actors. If he can nail the performance and everyone else does crap, it doesn't matter. That's the only problem.
Considering that this is already way out of touch for the actual fans of this series, I can only see a even bigger dumpster fire roaring.
Yeah,
which is weird because sorry, go ahead.
Because like with Death Note, the person who played Ryuk did a great job, but the whole cast around him was so trash. It didn't matter how good no one remembers how good of a job he did. They just remember how crap that movie was.
Oh, you mean like what about the Netflix series of Death Note? I like
Death Note.
the main character. I like
Netflix series. I got so upset. Why did I have to make the black guy L? I got called L for high school because of that.
Let me just say like this: the whole Netflix series took a big L. The characters
Netflix been taking big L's.
Sorry, but the characters was whitewashed. They tried to change the story up to make it make more sense. But I'm like, Death Note is a strategic anime. I would say. Wait, can I say strategic or like one of those investigating animes? Like it's one of
basically like a game of chess kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so story heavy to the fact that if you change a thing about that story, you will make the whole story not make no sense. And that's what they did. And it didn't go that well. And then the stupidest part is the original story made more sense than the fucking Netflix remix story that they tried to follow.
Yeah, so, I mean, they had Light. He was this horny teenager who was killing people because, and her name wasn't even Misa in the live action adaptation. I forget what her name was, but she got horny when she killed people, so he was killing people so that they could get it all basically. And they just had that scene where he was writing names down and she was just driving him out. I don't know what's going on. I was like, this is bad. This is really bad.
If y'all know in the original, spoiler alert, the whole reason why Light was killing people because he was trying to make the world a better place. Ironic, it's an ironic twist.
Actually, not really a spoiler. He made that his thing from early episodes onward. In the case of the anime,
that was that Light whole thing. But like I said, the Netflix adaptation is like he was horny, and the girl got a kick out of it. So he's like, hey, you could ride my stick while I'm killing people. Basically, it was no good.
He said, I know what the kid. I says, I know the heart stopped, but we can get our heart racing if you know what I mean.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying, they really destroyed Light. that adaptation.
I'm like, dog, like it was genius how they did that fucking anime, and it's insulting how they fucking did the Netflix version. I'm just saying, like, he joined his. I don't want to spoil Death Note, so I'm not.
That's why there's this Netflix adaptation meme that keeps on going.
I don't think Netflix has had a good adaptation yet. I don't think they've had a good one yet.
Nope.
All of them have been trash. Garbage.
I'll just read the manga.
Garbage.
That's why I showed that image.
Except for Castlevania, again, they let a team. I think the person who did Castlevania was a big fan of the games, and they have his crew work on it. So yeah, that's that.
Also, they had some of the crew from the Castlevania games that work on it. Plus, it's animated, so that worked. Live action probably wouldn't work. They'll probably have Richter be some ink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Dracula! You're so dark, man. You're so dark. I'm edgy though, Dracula.
But here's the thing. They did good with Volt. They did good with Voltron. They fucked that last season up so fucking bad. yeah.
Yeah, I still remember in the case of Castlevania, they totally did Alucard extra dirty.
No, I think I didn't see the last season. I need to go see the last series, the last season of Castlevania, because I hear it's good. Alucard was meant to be that way, because wasn't he like the main? Like, wasn't he like the final boss of one of the games?
Yeah. Yeah, me and EpEX dipped the moment we found out that he was the centerpiece that he was the centerpiece of that three-way, and yeah, we had to dip.
I dipped on that, bro. He was taking me back. I had to leave.
Yeah, he was taking one of the dudes in the back. No way.
For me, I didn't. All right. So let's say like this. For me, I didn't care because it kind of makes sense because Alucard is not straight. He's kind of bisexual anyway. He's not one side. He plays for both sides. He kind of really doesn't care because, you know, in a literal sense, he's still a baby in his mind. His body, I think you said that earlier. Like, his body is matured as an adult, but his mind is still a child. Because vampire roles, remember? Vampire roles.
Oh yeah.
The problem is like he's never shown like in the games or any other like or in the like, you know, comics and stuff they have made any interest in men until the show. You know, that's the problem. Like he was fascinated with, you know, people in general, but like he never showed any interest.
That's what I'm saying. He was more fascinated with people, not really paying for an icon. That's why I say he could probably. I have to say he could probably play for both sides because he's fascinated by people. But I didn't like how they got fucking vampire hunters waiting to learn, and then they just turned on him like last second. Like they didn't even give him a chance. They just turned on him last second. Like it was like something that was literally unfucking expected. And then thought that they could win. And then the fact that you thought you could win against Alucard is funny. That shit was kind of. Shit's so funny. Yeah, go ahead. I'm done. I'm just saying the thought that y'all could win against fucking Alucard, and the fact that they turned on them, like they turned on him last second without any warning, it kind of felt a little weird. I'm just saying.
Understood.
Yeah, they're like you're our enemy now. So what? I think we're good.
all the vampire teachers taught us, and they turned on us the last second. We would have been dead if we didn't. But we finally, like, we came to you. We want to give you a chance, and then you told us to keep waiting. Yeah, he needs to trust you first. And then you proved his point, and he can't trust you. Damn, he's not just gonna upright give you all his secrets, knowing the fact that his dad was fucking betrayed by humans, and then now he's fucking conflicted because he just killed his dad. He got no one left to. He's fucking lonely as shit. So now he sees y'all, and he's like, I can make some new friends. And he thought he was making some new friends. Everything was going smoothly and all that shit. And you're asking him, we need to pretty much learn so we can fight monsters. And he was like, oh, yeah, don't worry. I got you. It's just going to take me some time. Like, don't worry. I'll let you know. Just because it takes your time to get everything. Like, we need to move slow. And then you just proved the point that he can't trust you. So, yeah. That happened.
You know what? I think we're ready to move to the next part.
Yeah.
So, you guys already saw this next part coming. The Jack-O pose challenge. Why every video game character is throwing ass right now. Actually, this article's far better, so I'm going with that one. The first article had a brittle title, but this article is better.
Yeah, I saw that. What the hell is all this?
In case you have not been that much on the internet lately, you have at least seen one art of characters trying to do the Jack-O pose, or actual people trying to do this pose.
Alright, you know, I got you on this one real quick. Alright, what happened lately is Guilty Gear brought back one of their old characters, Jack-O, and they got her doing bendies and turns and fucking have her breasts kind of fucking hanging out. Pretty much, they made a character that's already looking horny on main. Got artists horny on main, and they started just do characters and poses of their own characters, just doing one particular pose that she had her ass up in the air, and then they just made it the Jack-O challenge. Boom, there you go.
I like that. Yeah, basically it's a character with their butt in the air, so you know.
The Vice article had a better visual of it. Ugh.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, people fell in love with that.
I'm like, for me, I thought proportionally it looked weird as fuck, but it's possible to do.
Yeah, it turned out to be possible to do.
Hey,
basically acting out.
You do that.
Basically acting out that old Two Live Crew song, face down, ass up.
Like, for me, proportionally, it looks fucking weird as hell.
Yeah.
But technicality, it's possible to do. And the thing with her character is, like, her body's like a conduit. It's like she's supposed to be doing weird bends and stuff like that because her main gameplay is not her body. It's more like she uses her little minions. She's like a minion character.
Yeah.
She uses the minions to help set up things and her help to attack and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, and this has been roaring now that Jack-O was released in game. With a bunch of ridiculous junk.
Good on Soul, because apparently creators of the series was like, oh yeah, that's his wife. I was like, well, good on him.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm scrolling down.
Yeah.
I like how they just said Dubplay is getting involved in this too.
Back to the challenge. Every artist is making characters, doing poses. No matter if you're a male or female, they just make a character after character doing pose. I'm not gonna lie.
We're recording right now.
I don't care.
The actual show is later. The actual show is a tad later. Right after I finish this thing.
I'm not gonna lie. People making the poses. If it gets people up and drawing shit, you know, good on them.
Yeah. Also, be careful while doing it, and don't forget to stretch, or this could happen.
Ooh.
You don't want that.
My. Oh my.
It's best to try at your own caution according to the article.
I can't say anything. I'm playing Dokkan Battle right now, so.
I'm learning Japanese while doing this.
I'm learning Japanese too.
Here's some other favorites that I found.
That's perfect.
This one's perfect. Also, don't worry, I'm age gating this. Nothing too bad happens. I don't get the Jack-O challenge trend. Dude, got to see some ass. What's there a question? I literally have no idea why I did this. Forgive me, Sacho.
Oh, that was good. That was real good.
Yeah, there's Castoya trying her best.
I love it. There we go.
Put that in a bottle and bottle it up.
Burn up. Burn up. Burn up.
Get the buff from freaking Monster Hunter was doing that too.
Yeah.
Bird.
This one's
down that
a video, but this one's my second favorite due to comic relief. And I say to a comic relief, I just spoiled you guys. I spoiled you guys on what actually happens.
So I drew
Yeah, I'm a
Peter.
sadist.
So I drew Peter doing the Jack-O challenge. So that's the thing, you know.
This one's my favorite.
Well, that's the lines actually clean and nice, actually, though. I can tell.
Yeah.
A little too long in the section, but alright.
And this one's the funniest one I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see. It's hard to see because it sinks in the way.
Yeah, she was actually. Yeah, this is actually an assassin. And no, I'm not logging in Twitter. You can't make me.
Yes, they can.
Oh, right.
Yes. You want me to talk about the whole? Did you talk about the whole?
Yeah, the whole pose.
No, the OnlyFans situation, or?
Oh
yeah. I had to edit that. I had to edit that part on the last bit for a Last Yet's episode because only simps freshly recanted their decision to kill the lewds. It was a buzzkill.
Well, OnlyFans reinstated because when they actually saw their people when they saw their money drop, they was like, "Oh yeah, I guess our website is only this now." Oh well, reverse it. I'm like, don't be an idiot. Don't be Tumblr. Do not follow her out of Tumblr because she will lose.
That's two things I screwed up from. When I thought OnlyFans would not learn from Tumblr, and something we're gonna have to deal with later in the actual show.
Hey man, if that's their way of making money, if selling your body, not selling your body. Hey, if that's the way they're making their money, then hey, by all means, let them make their money. I don't care. Logs, they're like blogs that aren't hurting anybody.
Yeah,
it should be good. They consent, they're not hurting anybody. They should be good.
Yeah. To note everyone that this is actually being recorded before an actual show. That's why I had to say. That's why I had to dance around a few things. We're on episode 7 as of here for the actual podcast.
Epic, can you date a girl that had an OnlyFans? If you could, how far? I was about to say, if you could, how far did she have to take it for you to just be like, no?
Bro, listen, bro. If she had OnlyFans, all she was doing feet pics, okay, maybe. But past that, nah.
Some even drop them because they have an OnlyFans, period. Then they'll hide the other stuff instead, besides the feet pics.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do like Mr. Content Cop. iDubbbz, man.
That's a no for me either.
I'm gonna just say it like this: if she does it, I'll be fine with that. If she's not fucking another guy, I'll be fine with that. As long as she's not fucking another guy or, any of that, I'll be fine with that. Until she asks for marriage, that's a big no. That's a big. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little shallow. I can't see myself, being a father of kids. Then they know that their mom have a fucking vagina pic on the internet. I don't know how I can deal with that, but that's a
that whole thing's a no from me, dog. I'm sorry.
I could date you, but I'm for marriage and children, the mother and all that. I don't think I'm mentally ready for that shit.
Nah, I know I'm not. I'm not even.
I'm in my 20s, so things could change when I'm older. But I
could be in my 30s, 40s. I still wouldn't be trying to have, because I don't want my kids to.
I'm about to be 30 now, and I still don't want that crap near me.
I don't want my kids to have to deal with the fact that their mom is well known, not for good reasons.
Like, ladies, understand that it's all right if you want to make your money this way, but always know that there's always repercussions.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go at me. My father man don't go at me. Like, understand that no man, like, I wouldn't say no man, but not a couple, like some men out there don't like the fact that their girl or the mother of the supposed of their children has a fucking naked body or vagina pic out there on the internet. And once it's on the internet, it can never go away. Remember that.
The internet is forever.
Once you say something stupid, it's different than saying something stupid and having your fucking ass out there or having like a dick sucking pic out there. That shit can be mentally scarring, okay?
Yeah, and then there's a lot of the other junk, especially the gangbangs and other goings on with porno. No, thank you. The internet is forever. Remember that.
I just don't think that I'm mentally there to be like with the woman that has like a vagina pic and she's about to be the mother of my children. I don't think I'm down with the sickness on that way.
Oh, I know I'm not down with that.
I don't think I'm down with the
no way. That's why I pieced out from that scene a while ago. Don't like that.
Like you said before, if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna be with a woman or with a guy or something, because yeah, there's guys who have fucking OnlyFans who have dick pics out there. And there's an audience for everything. I'm telling you that one. But I wouldn't be down for a woman to do all that. But yeah, let's not drag this out. What's the next one? What's the next topic?
Yeah, that was all of them for this Yets episode.
All right.
We're getting out of here anyway.